The following tutorial is part of a full-length course on setting up a WordPress site with the Customizr theme. If you're interested in setting up a beautiful, mobile responsive site with a slider, social media sharing, video embedding, an email sign-up form, and much more, sign up for my free course below. Hit the link below to register for the course at danielboudreaulive.com. Now let's get to the tutorial. This video is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Click the Show More button below this video to get access to a free domain and $1 a month hosting from GoDaddy. So let's go ahead and add some social media sharing buttons to your blog posts. So we're going to do this with a plugin that's called Jetpack. It's designed by WordPress, and the way to install it is go to your plugins section here from the dashboard, go down to plugins and go to add new, click on add new, and then I see the Jetpack right there. But if you don't have Jetpack on your screen, just click type in Jetpack, enter, and you'll get this green icon, and click on install now, and you can see that it's got 1+ million active installs. So this is a pretty popular plugin by WordPress. So basically it's a suite of plugins for your site, and I'm going to show you one of them right now. So once you get to this screen, once it's installed on your site, click on activate plugin. That's going to activate the plugin, and you're going to end up with a Jetpack menu item here on your dashboard. So head on over to there. Let's just see here. So here in your list you have Jetpack by wordpress.com. It says bring the power of the wordpress.com cloud to your self-hosted WordPress, and it enables you to do a whole bunch of things. So we're going to go to this Jetpack menu item. Now this is the one kind of time-consuming thing about Jetpack, is that you have to create an account on wordpress.com. Now wordpress.com is the place where you can host free versions of WordPress. You do not need to have your own domain name, but your site will be something like xyz site.wordpress.com. So that's where you can do that, and that's also the place where you'd have this type of account. Now if you don't have an account on wordpress.com, you're going to have to create one. So regardless of whether or not you have an account, you just press on connect Jetpack. So here I already have an account with wordpress.com, so it's remembered my username. So I would have to just approve this, and on this page, if you don't have an account, it would either say set account or create account or log in. So if you don't have an account, just click on create account, and you'll go through the steps where you'll create a username and password, and hopefully you'll have LastPass installed by now, so LastPass can remember your new username and password for all these usernames and passwords that you're collecting in this web design venture. So here I'm going to approve this. So it's going to connect me to wordpress.com, and here it's telling me to install all these things automatically. I'm just going to press skip. Okay. So now it's just telling me which of these plugins are activated and which of them are not. So we don't have to go too much into that. We just have to, what interests us right now is settings. So head back on over to here in the dashboard menu. Right below Jetpack, you'll see settings. Click on that and navigate down to, it's called sharing. These are all the plugins that come in this suite. So we're going to find the one called sharing. So here it is, sharing. It's close to the bottom. So we're going to hit configure. Okay. And so now we need to, here you can do two things actually. You can publicize your latest posts by connecting all your profiles. So for example, here, if I would connect my Facebook account to show all my latest posts, I would click on connect, and it's going to bring me to Facebook, and I would say okay, but I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just going to say cancel. So that's how you can connect all your social media sharing platforms. Hopefully I can get back to where I was. And it's a great way to share your content. Okay, so you have a bunch of options here: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Path. So that means that every time you post something new in your post pages, it will automatically share on your social media, which is really amazing. But for now, we're gonna concentrate on this area. So let's see, this area was like this when I started. So okay, it's because I installed this software suite and then uninstalled it, so it kind of remember what I did before. But when you open it, it's going to look like this. It's going to say available services, and then you drag and drop available services here for the ones you want. So you will just choose the ones you want out of this list. So I'm going to take Facebook. Whoops. Facebook is not, there it is, just below there. Facebook and Twitter, and you can also have the option so people can print. You can choose Google Plus, and you can rearrange them. And how about one more? Pinterest. There we go. Just have print as the last one. Okay, so here's our list. We have icon only. We can have icon plus text. It's going to display like that, but I think I like icons only. It's nice and simple. And here you can modify your message of what it says just above it. So it's going to say that anywhere those icons are displayed. So I'm just going to say, tell your friends, with an exclamation point, and they'll know what to do. So once a reader of your site, of your post, clicks on one of these, they'll be taken to their login page for Facebook, and they'll be able to log into their page, and then there'll just be an option to say share. They'll say okay, and it'll be shared to their Facebook page. So these are other extra options that we don't need right now. And there's, oh yeah, this is super important here, is where do you want these buttons to show on your site? So do you want it on the front page? Let's click front page. Posts, definitely. On pages, on media. So I would leave pages and media out of there, because where it's relevant is really your posts. So blog posts are like kind of like articles. If something new goes out, you want to give people an opportunity to share that content. So here we're going to save the changes. And to see those changes, we're going to go to the front end of our site. And here on the front page, there we have it. It says tell your friends. We have these icons here. And if we go to our blog, we've got our 2 articles here. And let's go on to this one. We have our social media icons. So isn't that awesome? So this is the way you add a lot of functionality to your site. And these are just awesome tools that, man, if you had to program this yourself, it would be a nightmare. I wouldn't want to try it, that's for sure. So I actually learned CSS and HTML and design a couple of websites from scratch. But then I saw what people were doing with WordPress, and I just I set that aside. I said, I'm just gonna find what these plugins do, and just take advantage of what's already out there and just be able to plug in this stuff into my site. So that's the wonderful thing about WordPress, is there's a wealth of these types of functionalities that you can easily integrate into your site. So hope you have fun with that, and be sure to add these to your site, the test site, Home Fitness, as well as your actual site that you're working on. All right, see you in the next video. Here's a special message for anyone looking to gain an online presence by creating a website, but can't follow a clear path to get established on the web and get results. Hi, my name is Boudreau, and if you want to succeed with WordPress, then you'll probably be interested in what I have to share with you in a second. Many people looking to gain an online presence suffer from the idea that you need to be tech savvy or have coding knowledge to build websites, but nothing could be further from the truth. And if you're a person who wants to create their dream personal or business website, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I'd like to introduce you to my video training course called Customizr, Learn WordPress with the Ultimate Creative Theme. In this course, I'll teach you how to create a fully functional and mobile responsive site with no details left out. I'll almost be holding you by the hand with every step forward. My course makes it simple for you to get your mobile responsive site online with no coding required. You'll be able to leverage the internet to show your product or service while staying in complete control. Work with a theme that runs 100,000 plus websites and has 96% 4.5 to 5-star reviews. You can get help with Customizr's expansive knowledge base and start building your WordPress site with a free theme that rivals any premium theme. What makes this even better? After going through this course, you'll have the confidence to create any website using the Customizr theme, which also means that you won't be stuck feeling like you're putting off getting an online presence that showcases your product or service. And best of all, you'll start seeing results with the Customizr course in less than a week, and it's absolutely free. So again, if you're a person who wants to create their dream personal or business site, understand this. You need a way to quickly get a fully functional mobile responsive site online. Your own unique website is the #1 way to create instant credibility. You'll get access to all the videos of the course in a focused environment, and you won't have to go combing through outdated videos on YouTube and try to piece a website together by yourself. My WordPress Customizr course holds the key to your success with WordPress. Hit the link below to sign up and get instant access to my 100% free course. Take care and see you on the inside.